Welcome back to my channel, guys. Time for another anime first impression video. Welcome once again. Now, this is going to be more to my taste of anime, and honestly, pretty good first episode. I The twists and turns that we got from this episode were pretty good. I could have guessed some of the twists and turns, um, but nonetheless, some of them I did not expect them, so I was very highly surprised with the series. This is going to be on Shiboyugi, playing death games to put food on the table. It is one that you can find on Netflix and Crunchyroll, and I believe both of them have them dubbed and subbed, so you can watch it. The first episode is 45 minutes long, so I'm wondering if that's going to be the norm or if that's just because of the first episode. But yeah, may do it as it may, it's going to be a good series. People are going to talk about it for sure because it is on Netflix. So anything that's on Netflix, most of the time it gets talked about. So before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. I did miss yesterday on posting some videos. Not on purpose. I did watch this series beforehand, but didn't have time to actually post, so I do apologize for that. I will try my best to post this weekend. I am traveling again, so hopefully I'm able to continually post as I'm out and about doing stuff with my family. So yeah, subscribe and don't miss any other video. We will be going live hopefully next Tuesday with Arceus talking about the season itself. So I personally want to watch as many animes as possible from now to then. So, okay, let's talk about the series. This one in particular, it the genre itself, it's funny because it's under action and it's I don't know if I would say action. It's definitely survival more than anything. So we follow the story of Yuki, who is a young girl. I don't know how young she was, but she basically is participating in these games that if you die in the game, you die in real life. But also, if you get hurt, you don't get hurt in real life. It's kind of confusing, to be honest. And I don't know if that's like a plot hole or just the fact that they want to do it like that, but that's essentially what happens. And they get cash prizes for risking their lives, and giving, I guess, rich people a show of them surviving these games. Now, she treats this type of like scenario very seriously, and she acts like it's like almost um gosh, I can't even like fathom like that level of almost not caring, but she has almost a level of not caring for the other people as much as you think she does throughout the episode. And the reason is because she sees it as a job. Like she's there to get her bag of money. Um, so there's different games that they need to accomplish to complete the mission of is essentially escaping. And when she wakes up, she goes into a room of people, and within that room there is, I believe, let's see, there's three, four, five other girls in that room, and a lot of them are freaking out. Some of them are just chilling. We found out that there's one little girl who she doesn't know how she ended up there, but she ended up there. And then there's others that essentially have never played the game, but they're doing it because they want to pay off debt or because they don't want to have a 9 to 5 job. And there's one of them who has played it once a few years ago, but is trying it out again to see just how it goes this time around. And um, I mean, just from hearing all the different scenarios of them, essentially she has the upper hand because she lets them know that this is the 27th time, I believe, that she plays. or 28th. It's one of those. And she definitely is not a rookie. So everyone leans on her on basically knowing how to complete the game. She does tell them there is a low chance that we're all going to survive. Just know that. But there's a chance that most of us will survive. So keep in mind there's 5 girls in her. So there's 6 girls in total. So I don't want to ruin every game, but essentially the first game is can they find keys to, because everything's locked up. So can they find keys, and they do. And obviously these games have traps and have ends that they have to be careful with, and some of them are not too careful with them as much as they should be. So yeah, that can already tell you what is gonna happen there. Second game, they end up in a room that's filling up with water, but then there's also like know they see them until they're shackles, so they end up putting the shackles on. That's the only way for the game to start, and then there is machines that are threatening them to, like, I guess, kill them, and they figure out that the keys that they found out in the other game um, will work out, but they have to take turns because now they're all separated in rooms. So it's all based on time, that game, and if they don't do it in time, someone dies. I'll just put it like that. It is also the epic moment of we find out that the protagonist kind of likes her job because she gets to see other people die, and that's like I honestly feel like she enjoys the game for that other purpose as well. Like she does it because not just because she needs the money, but because she also enjoys the game from like surviving. So um pretty sad, to be honest, of a thing, but it is what it is. The last 2 games, one um they have to go down in an elevator, but they can only take a certain weight down the elevator. So they do something extreme to get there. And then the last game is only a certain amount of people can leave. So you can already guess what ends up happening. So yeah, in a nutshell, it's a massacre. She does explain that there's not a lot of blood, or there's not blood shown, because at the end of the day, it is a game. People are watching, so they do, in a way, censor stuff for them. But at a point, she does like suggest, like, if we cut off our limbs or whatever, it's okay because they can reattach them to us, and you guys won't even feel a difference, or blah blah blah. So there is like weird, I guess, signs behind it, but I'm highly interested to see more of these games, but also highly interested to see behind the scenes, because we have not seen anyone who's actually watching the games, or anyone who's actually enjoying in the fact of like what's going on in the betting side or all that. So I'm excited to see what happens there. In a nutshell, I like this one. I'm gonna give this one a high number of 8 out of 10. I believe that this one is going to be one that will be talked about. In fact, I am already saying that it'll probably be one of my top fives for this season. So go check it out. It is on Netflix and also Crunchyroll. So one episode is out, lengthy episode, but you will enjoy it. Thank you for letting support, guys, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.